Welcome back. Today, we're diving into the fascinating survival strategies of organisms that thrive in environments without light or oxygen. From the deepest ocean trenches to subterranean caves, life has adapted in astonishing ways to seemingly uninhabitable conditions. Let's explore 18 fascinating facts about how these extraordinary organisms survive. Did you know that organisms in hydrothermal vents rely on chemosynthesis instead of photosynthesis? Bacteria use chemicals like hydrogen sulfide from vent emissions to produce energy, serving as the base of a unique food chain. Did you know that anaerobic bacteria can generate energy without oxygen? These microbes use alternative chemical processes like fermentation or nitrate reduction to survive. Did you know that some deep-sea fish have adapted to complete darkness by developing bioluminescence? They produce light using chemical reactions to attract prey, communicate, or ward off predators. Did you know that tube worms at hydrothermal vents host symbiotic bacteria in their bodies? These bacteria perform chemosynthesis to produce food for both themselves and their worm hosts. Did you know that organisms like tardigrades can enter a cryptobiotic state? This survival mode allows them to withstand oxygen deprivation and extreme environments by halting metabolic processes. Did you know that certain fungi thrive in radioactive environments like Chernobyl? These fungi use radiation for energy in a process called radiosynthesis, thriving without light or oxygen. Did you know that extremophiles in subglacial lakes survive by metabolizing minerals? They use iron, sulfur, or other inorganic compounds as energy sources, enduring complete darkness and oxygen deprivation. Did you know that deep-sea scavengers like hagfish survive on minimal oxygen by slowing their metabolism? This adaptation allows them to conserve energy in low-oxygen environments. Did you know that some bacteria can breathe metals? These bacteria use iron or manganese instead of oxygen as electron acceptors during respiration, enabling them to survive in anoxic conditions. Did you know that certain archaea thrive in hypersaline environments without light? These microorganisms use methanogenesis, producing methane as a byproduct of their unique metabolic process. Did you know that brine shrimp eggs can survive in anoxic conditions for decades? They enter a dormant state, withstanding harsh environments until favorable conditions return. Did you know that certain cave-dwelling organisms have evolved to live without light? These troglobites, like blind fish and shrimp, rely on detritus or microbes for sustenance and have lost pigmentation over generations. Did you know that sulfur-based life forms in underwater volcanoes thrive without light or oxygen? These microbes metabolize sulfur compounds released from volcanic vents to sustain themselves. Did you know that Antarctic microbes survive in the dark by metabolizing hydrogen gas? This energy source, trapped in ice or sediments, supports microbial life in sub-zero oxygen-deprived conditions. Did you know that some marine worms host sulfur-oxidizing bacteria in their gills? These symbiotic bacteria convert hydrogen sulfide into usable energy for the worms, allowing them to live in oxygen-poor sediment. Did you know that vampire squid conserve oxygen by lowering their activity levels? This deep-sea species uses gelatinous tissue to store oxygen and survive in anoxic environments. Did you know that the slime mold Physarum polycephalum can survive oxygen-deprived conditions? It adapts by switching from aerobic to anaerobic metabolism, using fermentation to produce energy. Did you know that some microbial mats in the deep sea create their own oxygen? Photosynthetic bacteria within these mats perform photosynthesis during brief exposures to light before returning to anaerobic processes. Life finds a way, even in the most extreme and inhospitable conditions. From chemosynthesis to cryptobiosis, these organisms showcase the incredible adaptability of life on Earth. If you found these facts fascinating, don't forget to like the video and subscribe for more deep dives into the wonders of biology. Let us know in the comments which fact amazed you the most. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.